When a family has a dog, that dog becomes a very important part of the family. Dogs give us lots of joy and love, and they become our best friends. But there comes a time when a dog may get very sick or very old, and it might not feel happy or comfortable anymore. This is a hard time for families because they have to start thinking about saying goodbye to their dog. Saying goodbye is never easy, but knowing when and how to do this can help make sure that the dog is peaceful and not in pain. This helps the family remember all the good times they had with their dog instead of just the sad ending. Today, we will talk about how to understand when a dog is too sick or too old, and how families can prepare to say a loving and gentle goodbye. Recognizing the signs. When a dog is getting very old or very sick, its body might start showing signs that it's having a tough time. It's important for dog owners to notice these signs so they can help their pets feel better or make important decisions about their care. One of the first things that might change is how a dog moves and behaves. An old or sick dog might start moving slowly, have trouble standing up, or not want to walk or play like it used to. This can be because it feels a lot of pain, or its muscles and bones aren't as strong anymore. Also, if a dog usually loves to jump and run, but doesn't seem interested in doing that anymore, it could be a sign that it's not feeling well. Another thing to watch for is how much a dog eats and drinks. If a dog starts eating a lot less or stops eating altogether, it might be because eating causes pain or it just isn't hungry. This is important because dogs need their food to stay strong. Also, if a dog isn't drinking enough water, it can get dehydrated, which is bad for its health. These changes in eating and drinking habits are big clues that the dog might not be feeling well. Dogs might also start to act differently when they're not feeling well. A dog that is usually happy and friendly might start to hide or not want to be touched. It might seem sadder or more tired than usual. Sometimes, a dog that is hurting might even growl or snap when someone tries to pet it or play with it. These changes can be because the dog is trying to tell people that something is wrong. These signs are like clues that tell us how a dog is feeling. Since dogs can't talk and tell their owners if they're in pain or sad, watching how they behave and change can help owners understand what their dogs might need. This is why it's very important for dog owners to know these signs and see a vet if they notice them. The vet can help figure out what's wrong and what to do to make the dog feel better. This helps make sure that dogs get the care they need when they are not feeling well. Consulting with professionals. When a dog shows signs of being very sick or very old, it's very important to talk with people who know a lot about taking care of animals. These experts are called veterinarians, or vets for short. Vets know how to check if a dog is in pain or if it has any illness that might not be easy to see just by looking. When dog owners take their pets to see a vet, the vet will look at the dog and might do some tests. These tests help the vet understand what's wrong with the dog. For example, they might take a little bit of blood from the dog and test it. This doesn't hurt the dog much, just like a quick pinch. The test can tell the vet if the dog's body is working right, or if it's fighting an illness. Vets also talk to dog owners about what they've noticed at home, like if the dog isn't eating well or seems really tired all the time. This talk helps the vet know what to look for during the checkup. The vet can also teach the dog owner about the signs of pain or sickness in a dog, so they can be better prepared to help their pet. Sometimes, if a dog is really old or sick, the vet might talk about quality of life. Quality of life means how happy and comfortable the dog is. If a dog is always in pain and can't do the things it loves, like play or relax comfortably, its quality of life might not be very good. Vets have special ways to measure this, called quality of life scales. These scales help the vet and the dog owner decide together if the dog is still enjoying life or if it's suffering too much. When a vet uses a quality of life scale, they look at different things about the dog's health, like whether the dog can breathe easily, if it's eating enough, and if it can move around without too much pain. They give each of these things a score. The scores help show how the dog is doing overall. If the scores are low, it might mean the dog is having a hard time and isn't very happy. After checking everything and using the quality of life scale, the vet and the dog owner can talk about what to do next. There might be medicine that can help the dog feel better, or there might be special care like softer bedding or gentle exercises that help with movement. Sometimes, if the dog is very sick and nothing can make it better, the vet might talk about a kind choice called euthanasia. This is a way to help pets pass away gently without pain when their quality of life is not good. Vets are very important because they give advice based on a lot of knowledge and care for animals. They help make sure that any decision made is the best one for the dog. Talking to a vet can help dog owners feel sure that they are doing the right thing for their pets, especially when they have to make hard choices. It's a way to make sure that the love and care for the dog are shown by trying to do what's best for it in its final days. Emotional considerations. When it comes time to think about saying goodbye to a dog because it is very sick or very old, it can make a dog owner feel very sad and sometimes guilty. It's normal to feel this way because it shows how much they care about their pet. Dog owners might wonder if they are making decisions too soon or too late. It's important for them to talk about these feelings with family members or friends who understand what it's like to love a pet. This can help them feel supported and not alone during this hard time. Families should talk together about their dog's health, especially when the dog has been a big part of their lives. Everyone, including kids, should have a chance to understand what is happening and share their feelings. This helps the whole family be ready and agree on what's best for their pet. Feeling sad when thinking about saying goodbye to a pet is okay. It means the pet was loved a lot and will be missed. Talking about these feelings can help dog owners and their families feel a bit better and make thoughtful decisions about their pet's care. Preparing for goodbye. Once a family decides it's time to say goodbye to their dog because it's too sick or too old, they need to think about how and when this will happen. This decision is hard, but planning can make the process a little easier for everyone, including the dog. The first thing to decide is where the goodbye will happen. Some families choose to do this at the vet's office, but others might want their dog to be at home where it feels safe and loved. They also need to decide who should be there. It can be comforting for the dog to be surrounded by familiar faces, people it loves and trusts. Next, it's good to think about making the dog's last days really special. This could mean giving the dog its favorite foods, if it can still eat, or taking it to its favorite places, like a park or a beach, if it can still go for rides. Spending extra time cuddling and talking to the dog can also make its last days very special. Making these plans ahead of time can help everyone feel more prepared and peaceful about saying goodbye. It helps to know that they are doing everything they can to make their dog's last moments filled with love and care. This planning is a way for families to show their dog one last time how much they love it. So this was all about today's video. Do let us know your thoughts and comments. Please subscribe to The Amazing Dogs. Thank you for watching.